It's a very special day because one of my girls just hit her goal back in February. It's now July and we're there. So, this is my client Megan, and I have a whole slideshow to show you about Megan as far as the numbers. We're not going to get personal, but the numbers. So, Megan was 167, and this just was not okay, in her opinion. And before she started to work with me, I would try to help how I could, and we would have discussions. But how serious do you take it when you're just taking advice from a friend? All that's understood. And just one day, I was just basically like, I'm done. Be my client. I got you. But like, let's go full on commitment. Like, let's work. And of course, when, this young kid is like, I'm going to take you to where you want to go, even though you haven't been able to get there yourself, and you want my money, it's like, what now? These kids, right? And yeah, I mean, when she pushed that purchase button, I know she was just probably seething. And she told me, she said that stung. I said, I know, like, you're not my first rodeo. It stings now. It's not going to feel great for a few weeks, but just trust me, I got you. So let's take you into it. 167. This is generally where her weight did. 167, 164. We don't like any of it. This is how she was looking at the time. So you guys can kind of keep this in mind because I got some after photos I'm going to show you. So this is Megan at about 164 to 167 range. But what had her frustrated was that her range was a roller coaster. And I'll show you right here. This was her pre-COVID weight. You see January 2020 until January 2023. So this is 3 years. And that's some big weight gain, unwelcomed weight gain that she did not want. But unfortunately, that was her reality, and she needed to address it. So here's this is the roller coaster that she was going on, late 2022 and at the beginning of this year in January. And she was exercising for a portion of that time. Now, as far as exercising, she was doing a lot of cardio, Peloton riding. She was walking, and I said, Meg, look, you're not going to love me. You are not going to like this, but we're going to do a full overhaul. I'm changing the way you're going to eat. I'm changing the way you're going to exercise. I mean, I was an absolute disruptor, and can't imagine that it went over great. But that's what I did, and she bought in just enough to let me start with her. And I said, as long as you just give me enough and let me have an opportunity, a shot at this thing, I will take you there. So that's all I needed. She pressed buy, I rolled up my sleeves, and we got to work. I saw this, and this just embodied what we were dealing with. Direction is so much more important than speed. Many are going nowhere fast. Now, she was active. She was still working out more than you and I work out. But what was it getting her? That is called frustration. When you have speed and you're getting that, a lesser person would quit. They'd throw the towel. This ain't for me. It must be hormonal imbalances. It must be my thyroid. It must be a genetic situation. And they're done. And you really don't see or hear from them ever again. So let this one sink in. Direction is so much more important than speed. This is our girl now. You see, waist is snatched, legs are tight, face is thinned out, arms are tight. and she just hit her goal of 145. She probably will not accept this because it's 145.8. At this point, I don't give a damn, Megan. That says 145. I'm celebrating now instead of waiting till next week to do it, okay? Shoot me. But she's there. She did that. She did that. Now she's gonna say she's not at her goals. She has other goals. That's what happened, guys. That's what happens, guys. You don't set a goal and then the first goal that you set, you meet it, you just retire. It's a cycle that rolls with momentum, and then you believe that you can get more because you did it once, and now you believe that you can do anything. So you set new goals and you keep going, and that's a fucking life worth living right there. Okay. The real flex is a healed gut, balanced hormones, good energy, and a balanced nervous system. That's the flex, that's the game. This is the game. Get you out of living like this with a massive weight gain over a short period of time. Get you out of the roller coaster where you're doing the wrong things and getting nowhere. And by the way, I know we were looking at that 145 final number, but look at the stability. Look at the stability in those weigh-ins, right? It's a line. It's not these spikes. Those spikes are what's driving you guys crazy. They're having trouble losing weight. So that's it. I just want to celebrate Megan, and I hope this was an inspiration to at least one person out there. And follow me for more. Have a great day.